Hey boys, I know this is a late update. This is supposed to be Fun Friday, but I kind of missed Wednesday because I actually had a track event on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I couldn't make one during the night because I had a presentation the next day on Thursday. So I'm recording this on Thursday and it's coming out on Friday. This Friday at 8 a.m. a leadership seminar starts. It's from 8 a.m. Friday to I forget what time, but it ends on Sunday. It's called the Central Ontario Leadership Seminar. Only one grade 10 gets to go from my school, and they choose them by writing an essay. So yeah, that's just a notice. That means there's probably going to be no video Monday, and Wednesday might be a little bit of a stretch. So let's get into the video. So today's video, as you saw in the title, will be about the pros of social media. I was inspired to make this video because I recently downloaded an app that allowed me to talk to strangers and all that sort of jazz, but I got to input my information, not really that personal. That's what inspired it, and one of the people asked me if I'm gonna make a YouTube video about it, so hey, what's up? It's made. So yeah, let's get into the video. The first pro of social media is that you can communicate pretty much instantly. Depending on who's on the other side of the phone, communication is super easy. When somebody texts, the other person will receive it almost instantly, depending on if that other person looks at their phone and they might text right away, or if you're like me, I look at my phone, then don't text at all. I'm just bad at responding, okay? If you text me, it's not really instant. Communication's poor. You have to kind of call me in real life, okay? Social media has really helped because you got stuff like Snapchat, the direct messages on Instagram, you got Yubo, Facebook, Twitter, all those social media platforms that allow you to communicate instantly with a group or some singular person. Communication is not limited to your country or province or city. It's basically global. As long as you have internet or some sort of data, you can access the social media platform and then text anyone. It's very amazing because you can be talking to someone that's in Europe when you're in Canada. Overseas, it's amazing. That's how long distance relationships last. That's how families stay in touch with each other. And not gonna lie, the new app Yubo, that's not a paid sponsorship or any type of sponsorship, Yubo allows you to swipe left and right on people, and you basically, it's like a Tinder, but you, instead of dating them, you become their friend. It's more like texting buddy, but it's the same thing. So I can talk to lots of people. I've chosen people from Canada, so I got people from Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and as close as London, Ontario. I could even get people in my area too. So for the second pro of social media is actually kind of linked to the first pro, which is practice. So for me, I really do struggle with texting because I realized that in this generation, texting is a big thing to date a girl or get someone to like you. Texting is a big thing, and I completely stink at it. I am so bad. I can't keep a conversation. I'm awkward or I'm cringy. It's just bad. I'm so bad at texting. When I was younger, I was actually A-bomb at texting, but that's for a later date. But I'm just bad. I'm not smooth at all. it's actually sad to watch me. A lot of my friends actually cringe and almost to tears when they see my terrible texts. So I got the app Yubo, as I mentioned before, and that actually allowed me to practice texting, and I've actually learned how to continue a conversation. That will be actually another video, so I won't go too much into that, but it will be another video on how to continue conversation. The third pro of social media is, well, it's overall fun. I found fun in texting random people. Maybe other people might not find that fun, but I found it really fun actually. because I got to interact and see different perspective and kind of like test out the water to see how the world really is. It's also fun because you can see other people's pictures and stuff on Facebook and on Instagram, and probably like playing those Snapchat games or filters or whatever you people use on Snapchat. Yeah, that's fun too. I'm not really on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Not really. I'm only on YouTube. But yeah, YouTube's also considered a social media platform, and it's pretty fun. I like talking to you guys. The 14 of you guys. I like talking to you guys. Well, the fourth pro, it actually relates again to the previous saying it's fun, is that social media in general is a great outlet for creativity. You got Instagram where you got artists, photographers, you got just cool stories, you got all this cool stuff that happens on Instagram, and you could swipe all the way down, double tap, comment on all that sort of stuff, and see people's art. Snapchat is also an outlet for creativity because you can experiment with filters, stickers, all that sort of jazz. Twitter, not really. Facebook, haven't been on it. And Yubo, it's not really creativity, but you can test out what works and what doesn't. Like, bad pickup lines don't work. Just saying hi, what's up does work for the most part, unless the person is like into those pickup lines, but whatever. And YouTube is one of the best for me creative outlets because I get to play whatever I want. I get to say basically whatever I want, kind of in the YouTube guidelines, of course. But it's just a great outlet for creativity. Last pro of social media is that information is easy to find. So, for me, I sometimes watch the news with my parents. I read my local newspaper occasionally. I do all those normal stuff, but I'm really not into knowing everything, all the information, all recent events that are happening in my world in real time. So, Instagram and Snapchat have really helped me because when I look at maybe people's stories or posting about issues that are happening around our world, like water, schools, government, and politic issues. That's a different subject, but that's that. But I really feel like social media has brought awareness to a lot of topics because some posts say, if you do this, we will donate $1 to whatever. We don't know if they done it, but that really helps bring awareness to the issue at hand, and that allows us to fix it and maybe find a resolution, obviously. And just in general, I've learned so much from social media because it allows me to look at new things and kind of, if I see something that I think is kind of interesting, I'll search it up on the internet, and that will allow me to actually learn. And I think learning in any way is amazing. Hope you boys and girls have enjoyed, and yeah.